All right, so you just set up your LLC. Maybe you've got your business name locked in, your EIN, and now you're thinking, how do I actually get some funding for this thing? Most people try to skip straight to the money, but if your business isn't set up the right way, you're not gonna get approved. Plain and simple. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through the exact checklist that I give to all my clients after they form their LLC. So you can start getting approved for real funding, not just hoping and praying that you get approved. So with that being said, let's get into it. And so here's what most people don't understand. Your credit score and your credit profile are only one part of the equation. When banks and lenders look at your business, they're really asking, is this business legitimate? Now here's the truth, and not a lot of people are gonna tell you this. Banks actually prefer to lend to C corporations, especially C corporations that already have a decent amount of age, at least 3 years or so. And the reason why is because C Corps are usually more structured. They give off the impression that this business is legitimate and is serious. It also shows that it has long-term potential and is built for growth. But if you just set up an LLC, that's still completely fine. Most people start with an LLC because it's very easy to file, flexible with taxes, and still can qualify for funding, as long as you build it the right way. So in this video, we're gonna break down exactly what you need to do, step by step, to make your LLC look as fundable and legit as possible. So the biggest thing here is that you want to avoid names that signal at risky industries. Like anything to do with real estate or trucking, you just want to keep the name of your business vague and clean. Something like your last name and then Global Holdings, or your initials and then Enterprises, is usually way easier to get approved. Lenders don't want to see high-risk industries in your name because that's definitely a red flag. So when it comes to your business name, I highly recommend keeping it vague and avoiding those high-risk industries within the name of your business. The second thing is having a legitimate business email. So you don't want to use anything at gmail.com, no yahoo.com, or anything of that nature, because that looks like you're an amateur. So you can use G Suite or Zoho to set up a branded email, like info@yourbusiness.com. It's cheap, fast, and instantly makes your business look real. The third thing is your business logo. And so this isn't just about design, it's about perception. You can get a decent logo made on Fiverr or even just make it yourself on Canva for free. But a solid logo, it ties your brand together. You can use this logo on your website, your email signature, and also your invoices. All this stuff really matters. The fourth one is a really big one. This is making sure that you have a legitimate business address. So please do not use a PO box and do not use a UPS store. I know you can find them really cheap online for like $10, $20 a month, but I'm telling you, it's gonna get you denied for funding. You wanna use a real physical commercial building or even a virtual office that gives you a commercial business address. Some solid virtual office providers are Regis, Opus, even there's a few on Anytime Mailbox, but you guys got to really make sure you do your research. But make sure in your address that you don't have anything that hints at you having a private mailbox. Usually if you see the letters PMB in your address, that signals for private mailbox. So make sure that you don't have that in your business address and you look it up before you pay for anything and ensure that it's a legitimate office building. The fifth one is having a business phone number that's separate from your personal number. So it's really important that you have a separate line that you use for your business. You don't want lenders calling your personal cell phone. So you can use Ring Central, you can use eVoice, there's another one called Grasshopper. These all work if you're just starting out. And so it's up to you if you want to get a 1-800 number or even just another local number. But just make sure that you have a separate phone number from your personal. The next thing is making sure that you have an EIN number and a DUNS number. Your EIN is basically your business's social security number, and you can get that directly from the IRS website for free. And now your DUNS number comes from Dun & Bradstreet. And this number is what you use to start actually building your business credit profile. The next thing is having a simple one-page website. And so you don't need a huge 10-page website or a blog or anything of that nature. Just a clean homepage with your logo, a brief description of what you do, a contact form, and maybe your hours of operation. You can use Squarespace, Wix, or any of these other platforms to create a website very easily. Now, when it comes to your business documents, these are the three most important. The first thing is making sure that you have your articles of organization from the Secretary of State. This is proof that you actually filed an LLC with the Secretary of State and you actually own it. The second is your SS4, which is your EIN letter from the IRS. And the third thing is your operating agreement, even if you're a single member LLC. Having these ready already makes it very simple and easy to open a business bank account and submit business credit applications without delays. Now, getting into like the higher level strategy, this is when you want to set up your business bank account and you want to fund it. So as soon as you have your LLC set up, go start opening up your business checking accounts as soon as possible. But you don't want to just open up a business checking account with any bank. You want to make sure that the banks that you open up the business checking accounts with actually have business credit products that you would actually want to apply for. Because the way that you build out relationships with banks is by opening up, business checking accounts. You can have a personal credit card with them, just having accounts with them. So that way it shows that you do business with them. But what you want to do is make an initial deposit of $500, $1,000, $3,000, whatever you could do. Lenders want to see that your business is active and that you have some money in the bank. So definitely avoid using personal accounts. You want to show that your business has some money in the bank. The next thing is going to be the age of your business entity. And so even though you just formed your LLC, don't rush into submitting business credit applications right away. You want to let your business season for at least 30 days. Some lenders have minimum ages for how old they want your business to be before you apply for certain business credit products. And if your business is too new, you'll just get auto decline. And so a pro tip when it comes to the age of your business, the longer that your business has been open, the stronger that you'll look. So now let's talk about what are some common mistakes to definitely avoid. The first thing is using a high-risk business name. The second is mixing personal and business information. The next one is using a PO box for your business address, having no website, having no money in the bank, and then applying for funding before your business is even 30 days old. And this is the exact checklist that I give every business owner that I work with. Because if your foundation isn't solid, you're gonna waste your time and just rack up a bunch of hard inquiries due to denial. But if you get this right, you can get approved for $50,000, $100,000, even $250,000 in business funding without needing tax returns, W-2s, or even income statements. And so I also dropped the full checklist down below so you can definitely grab it. And if you want help building out your own personalized funding game plan, book a free consultation with our team using the link in the description. And if you haven't set up your LLC just yet and you just want it done the right way without all the stress, we'll handle it for you from A to Z. That's LLC setup, your business email, business phone number, website, your address. It's all done for you professionally and fast in just 7 business days. Just hit the link below to get started. And with that being said, my name is Jalil Nash, founder of JSM Funding Solutions, and I'll see you guys in the next video.